Hi, my name is Kawan.
My name is Michael Lucero.
My name is Vitero Valdez.
I'm Joseph Ragland.
My name is John Lopez.
I look forward to telling you guys about my journey.
I'd like to share with you not to be afraid to hire a felon.
You get to experience a little bit what it's like to be marginalized.
What I look forward to sharing is just my background, how I got to this point, how somebody similar to me can gain these type of skills and move forward in life themselves.
Returning home from incarceration and trying to turn your life around can be incredibly hard. What if the manufacturing industry could help? Hi guys, Nicole Reed here from Rise Up Industries in San Diego. Welcome to a new 6-part series with Practical Machinist. Every month for the next 5 months, you'll see a video that highlights stories from Rise Up Industries Machine Shop Social Enterprise. You'll see more in a sec. Each video will feature one of our machine shop operator apprentices. We call them our program members. You'll hear a personal story from each member on what it was like for them to return home after incarceration and why they chose CNC machining as a career path. They'll finish each video with an inside peek into one of the shop projects that they're working on. That's an overview of what's to come. Now, in this video, let's meet Rise Up Industries.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Yackley. I'm the Deputy Executive Director here at Rise Up Industries. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how something that you all love, machining, is addressing a serious issue in society and what we're doing with it here at Rise Up Industries. So our mission at Rise Up Industries is to actually minimize gang involvement through an integrated approach of gang prevention, intervention, and post-detention reentry. If you're wanting to know what this has to do with machining, it's that third part of the program, the reentry, is specifically we use CNC machining to help guys that are just coming out of incarceration to successfully re-enter society and depart gang involvement. Our thought is that these individuals who have gone through the system, decided to turn their lives around, will be credible messengers and to youth to not get involved in gangs in the first place, but also to help us structure our upcoming programs to youth. So let's talk about the reentry program. It's an 18-month full-time program, and you can see by our shop in the back, we're a fully functioning CNC job shop. It's full-time so 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And we provide a comprehensive set of wraparound services to the people going through the program. That includes case management, counseling to deal with issues that had developed in childhood, etc. But the fundamental part of it is that they are learning on the job to become CNC machine operators. The result of that has actually been pretty good. We've only had an 8% recidivism rate, which means only 8% of our graduates have gone back to prison, while 100% of our graduates got employed immediately upon graduation. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about how we've got manufacturers who are actually coming to occasionally buy lunch for the guys in our program. And why are they doing that? I think anyone who's in this industry knows that there's a big labor shortage right now. And the reason there's a labor shortage is that there's not enough people who are wanting to work. Compound that with the fact that we stopped really training CNC operators and machinists in large scale a while back. And so there's a huge skill gap. Now, part of the reason people are hiring people out of our program is related to something called fair chance hiring. It's a growing movement that's based on a lot of research that's demonstrating that hiring people that are formerly incarcerated can actually be a major asset to your company and to society as a whole. And it addresses this major skill gap that we've been facing in society. So one thing that you'll find in hiring formerly incarcerated individuals is loyalty and job retention. Sometimes there's certain issues to deal with. Maybe they got a meeting with a parole officer that you got to flex with them on timing. But people that have really turned their lives around, when you're willing to work with them, they want to give it right back to you. And they have that loyalty that it's really hard to find in an average employee. And so we've had a lot of success with the people in our program, and I'm looking forward to letting you guys know more about that in this coming series. Now let's head over to talk with Dustin, who runs the shop, and he can tell you a bit more about what we're up to.
Hi, my name's Dustin Greeves. I'm the machine shop manager here at Rise Up Industries. I was their first employee. They hired me to start this. The reason why I got involved was after reading Father Boyle's book, Tattoos on the Heart. It talks about boundless amounts of compassion, and I felt the need that I think, that's something I could help out with. One of the things I would like to say is, why would other machine shop managers want to hire our graduates. And I think, for one, there's a lack of skilled machinists right now in the industry. So our guys come out with 18 months of machine shop experience, real job training. We train the guys on setup, operating, inspection, everything that a normal everyday machine operator would do at any other machine shop. I could imagine the machine shop managers out there are hesitant to hire someone who's formerly incarcerated, just like I was originally hesitant on taking this opportunity. And I can understand that totally. But I'll tell you a story about a manager who he and I had conversation of what we do, how we do it, the population that we work with. He was obviously very hesitant. In fact, I didn't hear from him for a long time after we initially talked. He came over to our shop, saw how we operated. He came back some months later, ended up hiring one of our guys part-time. Shortly after that, it hired another one of our members part-time. And within 2 or 3 weeks, they had the keys to his shop. And they were opening or closing his shop at night for him, so they were running his machines late into the night. And he's since hired several others of our program who've either graduated or been working part-time. The one thing I would say to that is these guys are looking for a second chance. And when they graduate our program or go through our program, we make sure that we hold them to that accountability and that they want to be held to as well. So, the residents of being resident, hiring formerly incarcerated, I think it quickly passes once you see how they perform out in the industry. And now, I would like to introduce you to the 5 members who you are going to be seeing in the next 5 installments from Rise Up Industries.
My name is Michael Lucero. I'm 43 years old. I've been here at Rise Up Industries since January 17th, so a little over 4 months. I really enjoy it here. I enjoy the CNC machining. It's completely it's a trade I didn't know nothing about. So to be able to come in and build things and understand how to use machines, understand how to know all the different dynamics of building things, it's very interesting to me. It's fascinating. I enjoy it here. I look forward to the stability this can give me in life. I look for the trade opportunity for a career and also the longevity of it. I think it's important for me, understanding I'm a little bit older, to come out and be able to invest in something that I can spend some time doing for me and my family. What I look forward to sharing in the next video is just my background, how I got to this point. And not only that, but what I've learned from this point. So how somebody similar to me can come from similar aspects of life, but also can gain these type of skills and move forward in life themselves.
Hi, my name is Kawan. I've been in the program for going on a year now. I have about 6 more months until I graduate. One of the things that attracted me to the program was the mission statement that what Rise Up does. You give back to the community, and I figured this would be a great opportunity for me to give back to the community, being that I did live the criminal gang-banging lifestyle, and this is an opportunity for me to make amends. And so right now I'm just an operator. I got to do offsets and little basic stuff, but my ultimate goal is to actually be a machinist, and from there move up and be a programmer, and that's where all the money is. And I get to use my creative side for designing the parts and stuff like that. In my video, I look forward to telling you guys about my journey, everything that I did to get to where I'm at today. It wasn't easy, I overcame a lot, but I'm living proof that if we continue to strive and work hard to accomplish our goals, that anything is possible.
Hi, my name is Viterbo Valdez. I've been in the program for 9 months, and after I graduate, I would like to become a CNC programmer. I like building new things and trying a new exciting career.
Hi, I'm Joseph Ragland. I've been here 15 months. I graduated September. One of the things I love about CNC machining is that I get to create things that have never been created before. During my upcoming video, you get to experience a little bit what it's like to be marginalized and taken for granted. But you also get to prove people wrong and show that not only do you belong, but you can be valuable.
Hi, my name is John Lopez. I've been here at Rise Up Industries for a year. What I like about machining is the creativity. I love working with my hands. I love working with tools. The CNC machining part is an extra. So, I love the challenge. The challenge is the best part. I love learning, and I can see already that I'm going to be continuing to learn in this industry. So I'm looking forward to that. In my story, I'd like to share with you the changes that I've made in my life to move on with my career, not only in my career, but in my life.
How you doing? As we finish, we want to give you a tour of our shop here at Rise Up Industries. We encompass 2,500 square feet. We have a large amount of machines that we'll take a tour through. We want to start with some of the parts that we make. We have various cams, other personalized individual parts that we make. We have lathes and mills. This is my buddy Joseph that's going to help me with the tour. We're going to start over here real quick to show you in a small space. We start off with our shipping and receiving. These are our parts going in and out to customers and the staging area for them. Over here, we're going to begin with our first lathe, where my buddy Joseph is going to take over.
All right, let's go check this lathe out. So we got an SC20 here. It's a lathe, 2-axis lathe. So you got the Z-axis and the X-axis in which it moves. And so lathes are made to pretty much cut cylindrical parts or anything circular. And so as you can see, we're taking this raw stock of cast iron material, and we're machining some sort of discs here. That's not all. We're going to continue to, machine on it, but that's the first operation. As we move right along, you can see some finished parts that are done on the lathe that we're going to transition and do some more milling and some more contour cuts in the mill. As you can see, we have totes and soft jaws and hard jaws thrown back on the wall back there. More material everywhere.
So what are these?
Those are KC plates, and it's a type of a composite. It's almost like fiberglass. They're actually used to bake parts in an oven. So we cut them to specification, and then we drill holes in them.
Nice.
Fun. Here's our TM, and this is where we do the drilling of the KC plates and other operations. And it's really fun, one of our smaller machines. It's an older generation, and as you can see by the screen, quality is a little subtle in the color department. Moving right along, this is our mini mill, and right now we have a 3 operation setup going on here. Actually it's 1 operation, but it's 3 vices, so we're doing 3 times the job during 1 operation. And as you can see, this is one of the parts that was previously made on the lathe, and now we're drilling holes, and then those holes will be milled out to pockets, and we will end up with voila. Okay, moving right along, I have the ST15 here, and this one is it's a little smaller, but it does have 3 axes. It have the Z, we have the X, and also the Y axis. And this one is more so for bars and rods. You have a bar puller here, so it pulls the part out, cuts on it, taps it, whatever it does, cuts it off. This is a part catcher, so it catches the part, spits it out for us. Have some shop fans, more totes. One of our members here. As you can see, we have this VF2 SS, and it's going right now. Now this is actually 3 operations. It has 3 vices, but it's 3 different operations, and it's gonna mill. We'll move it from the first op to the second op to the third op, and it finishes. This is the finished part. It's an inspection piece, so it doesn't look this bad when it comes out, but this is what it's going to look like. There's another piece or component that fits on top of here. Moving right along, watch your step there. This is the VF4. It's a bigger machine, bigger version of the VF2, also an SS. As you can see, this is the newer generation, so the colors are a little more vivid than the older generations. The capabilities are a little more, and here we're just making plates. These plates that we use, that the previous part that we showed would clamp onto. And this is the actual finished part of the clamp that we showed coming off of the VF2, and it will clamp onto these plates once they're finished. Moving right along to our Jurassic area. So there's the back of our shop here. So we have one of our members, Kamisi, who's hammering out the fine detailing of the plates once they're done, once they're milled out. Both sides, excuse me, there's a dovetail cut on the part and a lot of milling and tapping on that part. So he sands them and washes them, deburrs them. And as you can see in our Jurassic area, we have a drill press, we have some grinders, sanding belts, and we have a proto track. So this is more of a manual mill. It does have some CNC capabilities, but obviously we have to move the Z manually. And then we have the old school lathes here, very old, and they aren't that reliable, but every now and then we have to use them to get work done. But we do get to use them to do projects, and we learn, you know, how to use the lathe properly. We learn how to make cuts, and it's really fun to use. And that is pretty much the shop. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff compacted into a very small place. Not that much room. We're tripping over one another. We're saying excuse me as we're trying to get to different stations and work areas. And so we would hope that within the next few years we're able to double the size of Rise Up and the output, and we're also able to double the size of the members here, because we would like to help out more men. We'll see you guys next month.
And there you have it, an introduction to Rise Up Industries, Fair Chance Hiring, and the 5 gentlemen who will be sharing their stories over the next 5 months. We'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. What questions do you have about Fair Chance Hiring? If you're a shop manager and believe in Fair Chance Hiring, what's been your experience? We'd love to learn from you. These conversations will help us build an inclusive industry that could both strengthen the industry's talent pool and support individuals and families who've been through a lot and are trying to turn their lives around. Finally, if you'd like to go deeper into the stories of individuals who've entered the machining industry after decades incarcerated, check out Writing After Life. It's a book co-authored by 4 of our apprenticeship graduates. You'll find the link below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and take care.